It's your turn.
I
So what are you guys gonna do? Everybody's inside at this point.
It only takes 1 round to jump into hyperspace.
Well, they have to take off first. Taking off from hyperspace from the planet would not be, ideal.
which I'm assuming would take us around to get into orbit.
You'd have to at least get into orbit.
It's a barely habited planet.
I mean, you'd have to at least get into orbit if you want to get out safely.
I'm saying, will it take us around to get to orbit?
What's your ship's base speed?
3.
I think you could probably get there in a round, but you could also do an attack while... You could have somebody else attacking while you're flying.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I was going to have Susan fly and Matt open fire.
Okay, that's probably for the best. Yeah, go ahead and do that then.
Because I have...
This is
hard. I have a dorsal
that's the
twin
smartest
and
move.
A forward ion, but I'm going to have to use the dorsal twins.
Okay, so you also have twin lasers. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so you get to fire twice too. What's your... give me your gunner.
Gunnery or range heavy?
It'd be gunner, because you're shooting from... At a gunner's turret.
5 green.
Alright. And you guys are in close range, because they're trying to pretty much close you in on the planet.
They have to pay their proper taxes.
Okay. Do you have any extra things added to it, like a linked one or anything like that?
It's a linked one.
Alright, so that's 10 damage right off the bat. But that's before any of their stuff. Let me roll where you're hitting them at. Okay, you only got... you got 6 damage on them. Alright, so they are still kicking. But you get to fire again, so I'm going to roll again. That time you did a little bit better.
Fire the Voltron torpedoes.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that time you got... Well, let me roll where you hit that time. You hit the same spot. Man, everybody's hitting that same spot. Everybody's hitting that port. That time you got 7 damage in on them. They're about at the same spot you are.
Now I just need to hope I can get away from them with flight.
Well, go ahead and do a flight roll for Susan.
Which will be?
I've got the dice roller out. Just give me the stats, because I'm using Drive right now to look at the book, so give me the stats for Susan.
Well, I was just saying, astrogation, planetary pilot, or space pilot?
It'd be space, because you're actually flying into space at this point.
3 yellow, 1 green, and I don't think she has any bonuses outside of that.
Okay. You are definitely out in space. You got 5 successes, so you definitely made it to the atmosphere. So in your next round, you should be able to jump into hyperspace.
If they can't fire on them.
They can fire at least one more round, and then you can go into hyperspace.
Well, then I have to hope they can't hit me because I've only got 10 left.
Giving her all she's got, Captain. Although if you take them down, then you'd be taking down the ISB, one of the heads of the ISB, because he's in the ship.
No wonder they're so aggressive.
Let's see.
Well, hey, they fired first. Please miss.
Christmas?
Let's see.
And can I use a light to say that their weapon system malfunctions for a round?
You could, yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. And that, folks, is how you use the Destiny system.
Well, you don't just use it to put your friends in terrible situations to get them killed. That's, judging by how we've been using it, that's how I thought it worked.
All right, so, all right, go ahead and make your astrogation roll for Susan.
2 yellow, 4 green.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
And since you are in combat and you are kind of hurting, I will give a setback. Still made it with a lot of advantages. So, you're actually going to get to Raxus before they will. Which you were going to anyways, because if we assume time-wise you left at the same time, around the same time they did, they had to make a stop anyways.
We flew around the planet and left. And then at the same time we were flying around the planet to leave, they were probably getting shot at and taking off.
Yeah. And around that time, and you had to make a stop anyways.
Yeah, it's like, okay, guys, here's this little farming planet. Hey, you were arguing with the leader before. You're in charge.
Yeah. So you get there. Oh, John just messaged me back. All right. We'll probably. How long do you think we'll still be going?
How many pages do we have to get through?
At this moment, I mean, because we can do some stuff base-wise after this. Since let me skip all that. Well, we're on 78 out of 98, but I'm gonna subtract like 5 pages from that because like I don't think all of that is the story.
We could probably get done by like 5 at the latest, probably. Since
and that'll give you time to head home and
since out of game, JP's not here to slow things down because he does do that.
I think everybody does a little of it though. To be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair. Even if it's not like just straight up trying to do stuff, everybody does do it a little bit. Alright, so. Susan's piloting, and so what's the name of your ship?
I never came up with one.
Oh, okay. Well, as your ship drops towards the surface of Raxus, you see an unending wasteland of wreckage. The junk piles and trash create their own landscape of winding canyons and lakes.
Don't we have to do rolls for whether, since it takes, a day to get there? Wouldn't we still need to do the rolls for every 12 hours?
Oh, yeah, we do. And what was that? That was a...
Like, D20.
That was a D20?
And it was 15 or below?
Yeah, last time was 15. Alright, so that would probably be at least 2 days.
Yeah, I guess. So.
Alright, it's 12.
Alright, so he messed with it, but it's not below 10, so it doesn't go off. But now it's been moved up to 17 or below, I guess.
Yeah. And now if it's like a 15, it will...
I go up to 13.
Okay. It'll go.
They'll start activating 10 and below.
It'll just straight go off.
And if it's below a 5, by the time we get there, the whole place it goes off perfectly, no problems. So the whole atmosphere is gone.
Alright, here we go. Drum roll. 18.
Right.
We are fine.
Right. So they've messed with it. They've tried to take parts off of it, but they have no idea what it is. So, what is this thing?
Well, we aren't going to land immediately. We're going to sit in orbit, do a little repair, and stand.
Oh, yeah, that's probably smart. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
How much longer is it going to take us?
It's probably going to take you, maybe also another 2 days from where you are.
Alright.
So, well, let's do the repair checks first. Who's repairing?
Susan can repair and any other NPC that wants to.
Alright, and what's the roll we're looking at? It would be a
Well,
mechanics.
actually, it'll be both Matt and Susan.
Okay.
Actually, no, Matt's gonna stick at the controls and just keep the scan going. Susan has 6 green mechanics.
Okay. It is oh.
What happened?
So you got 4 successes, but 4 threats. Which means you fixed it, but I think something else has to go wrong.
They fixed it, but the
hyperspace doesn't quite work anymore.
To fix it, they had to take some shortcuts in the systems, and that could possibly cause system failure later on.
Okay, yeah.
But does no one else assist?
I don't think there's anyone else there that can assist.
Yeah, like I think our best mechanics that weren't you or Talon is dead. April's character.
The CH one is a mechanic.
If no one else is going to help, it would have
CH is better for gunnery,
probably
though.
done the help.